Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to the Faith Now podcast. My name is Cherish, and we are so glad you clicked on this episode because we want you to know that the Lord is making a way. That's what we're going to talk about today, how we can push through those barriers holding us back from God's will, how we can be more spiritually strategic, and how we can also learn from our setbacks and not just retreat when things get hard, but push through and get us to where we need to be with God. So if you're feeling stuck and maybe you're feeling uncertain about your future, maybe you just need that little push, we hope that this episode can kind of give you some encouragement today and push you to make that next step to get you into God's will and what God has prepared for you. So we hope this episode blesses you today. Now let's go ahead and get into it. Here's Pastor Toby.
The Lord makes a way. Hey there, listeners and viewers. Welcome to today's podcast. Pastor Toby here. Thank you for joining us today. Exodus chapter 14, verse 15 through 16. I'd just like to start by reading you that passage. The Lord said to Moses, "Why do you cry to me? Tell the children of Israel to get going. Lift up your rod and stretch it out over the sea and divide it, and the children of Israel are going to go over it, and the children of Israel will walk on dry ground and get through the midst of the sea." And God worked to prepare the way for the children of Israel. If you know that story of Moses leading the kids out of Egypt, crossing the Red Sea. He will turn situations around. Valleys will be lifted up, mountains will be brought low, crooked paths will be made straight, and rough paths will be made smooth. This is what the Lord promises. The Lord will make a way. Isaiah the great prophet says, "The voice of the one crying in the wilderness, prepare the way of the Lord. Make straight in the desert a highway for our God. For every valley shall be exalted, and every mountain and hill brought low, and the crooked places shall be made straight, and rough places smooth. The glory of the Lord will be revealed, and all the flesh shall see it together, for the mouth of the Lord has spoken." All of those verses, all of those things I just told you. Here's what it means. The Lord will make a way. When there seems to be no way, the Lord will make a way. He made a way then, He'll make a way now. He made a way for them, He'll make a way for you. What you need to do is step into the plans and purposes of God. As you and I pursue God's plans and purposes, as we march forward into the things that He wants for you and for me to accomplish. In the book of Numbers, chapter 9, verses 15 through 23, we see that God was leading His people with a pillar of cloud by day and a pillar of fire by night. The people followed the cloud and moved only when the cloud moved. I mean, this was an illustration of God leading new believers, leading followers by His Word and His Spirit. So here's what you need to do. You need to push against the barriers that hinder you. Let nothing hold you back. What God has ordained for you, what God has ordained for your life, remember that God's plans and purposes do not happen automatically. We have our part too. We have our part. With God, we push past the opposition. With God, we push past the challenges, the difficult situations as we make this journey. We get God's strategies to advance as God had Moses and Joshua leading His people. We observed God giving them instructions and strategies and how to engage and when to move and where to avoid things. And some battles they had to fight on their own, not necessarily on their own, but they had to fight. Some battles they didn't even have to fight. God did. So you got to be strategic in life. God instructed Moses to send men to survey a land that He had promised His people. God instructed them to survey the land and get an idea of what the land and the people were like. They were not just to enter the land blindly, but strategically, knowing what they were getting into. Make the effort, guys, to study, to learn, to understand, to be strategic as you prepare to move forward into whatever it is you're going, knowing that the Lord will make a way, but you have a part to play in it. Don't turn back now. Don't retreat now. Don't accept defeat now. I mean, you will face setbacks. Sure. You will need to relearn and reorganize and choose wisdom and rethink some things maybe. Our mistakes may bring temporary setbacks, even delays and detours, but we must not give up. Take the time to learn from our setbacks, recognize and reorganize, then move forward again. So we must continue to move forward because God will make a way. God bless you. Thanks for tuning in to today's podcast. Hang on for just a moment because Cherish is going to come and she's going to share with you some exciting information on how God can make a way in our lives and give you some really good information. Remember, stay strong, faith strong. God bless you.
Thank you so much for tuning in to today's episode. We hope that this was a reminder to you that even when the path looks impossible, God is still able to make a way. So we can't stay frozen in fear and we can't stay defeated by setbacks. We have to keep moving forward in faith, and we pray that for you today. Thank you for listening, and make sure you come and check us out next Thursday. There's going to be a brand new episode uploaded, and we also want you to join us here at our church, Faith Church in Glenpool. We have 2 services every Sunday. We have a traditional service at 9 a.m., a contemporary service at 10:30. And the coolest part is if you live far away or you can't join us in person, you can always watch right there from your home, right from your phone at faithchurchnow.com, or you can also check us out on YouTube at 10:30 every Sunday for our live stream. Also, make sure you check out our website for different calendar events that we have going on here at Faith Church and different ministries that you can come and be part of. So we would love to see you and your family here this Sunday. And until then, we hope you stay strong, faith strong.